Hi amigos, welcome. And well, today I'm not sharing a recipe. I just want to share experience that happened in my family. And it was a reaction to the second shot of the COVID vaccine. My parents live in Mexico. They got the first shot of the vaccine and they were perfectly fine. After 3 weeks, my father got COVID. He did very well. He's a diabetic. So he didn't present mostly any symptoms. He just had like a little mild cold, and that was it. And he was totally fine. We were concerned because he has diabetes. So we were very happy, and we felt like the vaccine really worked for him. So they got the second shot a few weeks later, and my mom started presenting in her body the next day a few red spots, and then they became bruises, really bad bruises, like huge bruises in color red, some others in color purple. And she was like, oh, this is funny, what is happening? And after that, she actually got some blisters on her tongue that were like color kind of blood, like filled with blood, black, like black blood. And she was concerned by then. So she called my brother-in-law, who is a pediatrician with a specialty in, I don't know if you say specialty or specialization in infectology. He's an infectology pediatric. And then he saw the photos that my mom sent, and he was come right away to the hospital. People who present these symptoms, they have no platelets. I'm writing it down here because I don't know how to pronounce it right, in the body. This is something that our blood has that actually keep us safe from getting the blood running away from our body. Because like if you get I don't know, if you cut yourself, platelets will work like making a barrier to stop blood from coming out of your body. But it's very dangerous if you don't have the platelets, because you can have some internal bleeding, or if you have a wound in your body, it can be like totally mortal if you don't have the platelets. You're supposed to have in your body between 150,000 and 250,000 platelets. My mom arrived to the hospital with 2,500. And she was feeling perfectly fine. She didn't understand why they wanted to keep her on a bed in the hospital, because it was so dangerous. She could have a blood clot going into her brain because she had no platelets to stop the blood, or any internal wounds or external wounds. So she had to stay there for a whole week. And we were so scared. It was really scary because she was in danger of death, actually. She couldn't even step to the bathroom. She had to use something special in her bed because it was dangerous. Any cough, any, I don't know, just estornudo could cause a blood clot. So that was very scary. She had two treatments. They didn't work. The third treatment they tried was it was blood transfusions, and that did work. Her platelets came to 40,000 after a week hospitalized. So that was very, very hard for the whole family. And I just wanted to share this so you are aware of the symptoms that you can have in case of you have a reaction to the vaccine. What happened to my mom is one case in a thousand of thousands. Actually, we are all vaccinated in my family, and we do promote vaccination even with what happened to my mom. You are in more risk having COVID and not being vaccinated than having a reaction to the vaccine. What happened to my mom is one case in probably millions. And she got the sinovac vaccine, that is a Chinese vaccine. But this has happened with AstraZeneca. I will leave you in the comments also a publication from the New York Times where they also talk about this with the vaccine of Pfizer. So many of the vaccines have had this reaction in some people. What is happening? What does these people has different? We have no idea. My parents, as I told you, my father got COVID at home. My mother never got sick. She was feeling fine. She went to get the COVID test. She never gave positive. She got the test several times. She never got positive on the test. Even when she was living in the home with my father and he got positive. So We have no idea what happened and why this is happening to some people. I do promote the vaccination. I got the Moderna vaccine. And as one of my aunts, who is also a doctor, as she say, which vaccine is the best one? The vaccine that they're going to give you, that's the best one. We really need to promote this. We really need to be all vaccinated to try to stop this. And what happened to my mom is not to scare you. I didn't want to share this to scare you. I wanted to share this so you are aware, so you can talk to friends and family in case they get these symptoms. They can take the next step right away. You are not supposed to wait. If you're getting bruises, if you're getting this kind of blisters in your thumb, go right away to emergency. You can be low in platelets and that is mortal. Okay, so I wanted to share this. Please, any comment or question, please leave it here in the box description, or on Instagram, just can leave a comment. And thank you guys for following me. Remember that you can find me on YouTube as Mexican Food by Laura, and Instagram. In Instagram, you find me at Las Recetas de Laura. Thank you so much for sharing, for listening, and for subscribing. Adios.